My experience with interdimensional travel through dreams. There was this one dream that I had. I was in an alternative reality. I knew I was dreaming, and I was conscious that this was a dream. And in the dream, I was the same person as I was in 2018. And this dream happened in 2018, and I was conscious that it was a dream. I was aware that it was an alternative reality. The space that the dream took place in was a home that looked exactly like my living space in this reality, but it was much bigger and expansive, and I thought it was beautiful. So it was like I saw myself in this beautiful, extravagant home, and I recognized that I felt like it was me, but I knew it wasn't me because it wasn't the same exact space. And there was this dark masculine figure. It was sort of demon-like in that it was just a dark energy and a dark matter feeling. And it was chasing me, and it was hitting me and abusing me. And I was crawling on the floor of the home, trying to get to my mother. In this reality, I was living with my mother at the time, so my energy was trying to get to my mother. In that space, it just was more expansive. And I remember knowing that it was a dream and wanting to stop the dream, so choosing to get up. Once I got up, I looked at the clock and it was 3:33. And the reason why that's significant is because I don't see my clock when I wake up from my bed. It just so happened that that night I felt the need to turn and sleep the opposite way. And if I didn't sleep the opposite way that night, I wouldn't have been able to see the clock, so I wouldn't have been able to notice that it was 3:33. And in that moment, I felt like there was another part of me in another dimension that needed to be saved. And so I didn't have the words at that moment to think about, oh, you're going to a different dimension. You're actually trying to save another version of yourself in an alternate reality. But I knew I couldn't go back to sleep and just pretend like this was just a nightmare. So I sat up and I turned back over to my original sleeping position, and I just stood up there, and I said, I call all energies from every single space and time to come back to me right now in this moment. I said the day, I think it was in early September or August of 2018. And I said, this is the day, this is the time, come back to me right now. I need your energy. Because at that time, I felt like perhaps my energy or my energetic signature or my soul signature were in these alternate realities, and they were being drained by whatever was going on energetically in those dimensions. And in turn, my body and my mind was being affected in this reality because of my soul fragments being in different places. So I called all of my soul, all of my energy back to this reality in 2018 because I really need all of my energy to be one. That's what I just kept saying. And I said, you're safe. Come here. You're no longer in this demonic or just negative, dark energy of an oppressor abusing you. you are safe with me here. You belong to me. I need your energy here. I don't need you in these different dimensions. I need you here right now. And we will ascend together and grow together. I need all of me here in this moment. And that was the start of my understanding that in alternate realities, we have the ability through dreams to travel to these places and claim these places and really get answers as to what is going on in our present moment based on the soul parts that we have in other spaces. And I'll go a little bit more into why 333 became significant to the start of my angel work and understanding synchronicities. But it was through this interdimensional travel, through a dream, that I was able to really awaken and reclaim a lot of my soul.